who is page 6, page 315. The yogi who is progressive is therefore on the true path of eternal good fortune. So everybody who is a yogi, one way or the other, is on the path of coming to Krishna consciousness. That's coming to Bhakti Yoga. And he's building up his structure. He's building up the ladder very well so that he can climb. If he doesn't pass through all this yogi practice, there's no way he will understand Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga is explained as is it.
Prabhu, I want to ask one thing.
Yes,
what I know in other yogas, some people do a yoga to gain some mystic powers. Okay, I've seen there's hot yogis. They do hot yoga, something. Means they do worship, they do meditation on Krishna, but the purpose is to get mystic power. Some purpose is to get some gains. Some has a material opulences, something like that.
Yeah.
So whether whether they were counted as that they are going to bhakti yoga, because bhakti yoga means you only want is Krishna himself.
Yeah.
You don't need anything else. You don't ask anything other than Krishna praying or service.
So the question you ask is here now. The answer is here. Are you with me?
Yes,
the
bro.
pages. The yogi, are you seeing it?
Yes, bro.
The yogi who is progressive. Yeah. Okay, let us go back a little bit so that the answer will come clearer. The first line there. And when one surpasses the Ashtanga Yoga and comes to the point of Supramukhi, still again a little bit up. Okay, when Karma Yoga increases in knowledge, the last page, page 314. Okay, when Karma Yoga increases in knowledge and renunciation, the stage is called Jnana Yoga. When Jnana Yoga, okay, still further, again, up. That because of the question you asked, because Prabhupada will answer it clearly. Say the culmination of all kinds of yoga practices lies in Bhakti Yoga. You've seen it.
Yes.
Then all other yogas are but means to come to the point of Bhakti. In Bhakti Yoga, come to the point of Bhakti in Bhakti Yoga. Then yoga actually means Bhakti Yoga. Underline. Just note the statement of Prabhupada here. Yoga actually means Bhakti Yoga. That means whatever you call yoga is Bhakti Yoga. But now, to accommodate people at their levels of development, mental development, the different yoga practices are designed to accommodate them. But ultimately, as they graduate, they will finally come to Bhakti Yoga. Must, just like educational process. Someone must have to greet I don't know what you call it, we call it here in kindergarten, primary school, that's kindergarten, nursery, primary, from daycare rather. A child of 2-3, they are taken to daycare. He's not talking. After daycare, then the pre-nursery, nursery, kindergarten and stuff like that. Before it comes to primary 1, primary 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in our system here. Then you go to secondary school. Okay? 1, 2, 3. You finish higher school, then you go to university. Alright? After university, you continue reading to PhD and co. So if somebody, they gave birth to you today, no school, after some time, you just...
Seeing you now, I have the desire that when my child comes now, I'll give tuition, his tuition to you. Okay, because I think you are already professor, and I was even have a tension that how, because I have not teach my kid from last so many, my wife used to do, and the kind of modernization they are into now. I don't know whether I can. So I'll do this. Okay.
I would gladly do it, Prabhuji,
So
by the grace of Guru and Krishna.
okay.
So this is what I do for a living. I've been teaching for the past 20 something years, you know, from different classes. So this is what now what I'm demonstrating now is from that kindergarten level until you get to the university. When we go to university, this is the higher, the peak of the citadel. That's what they call it, the peak, pinnacle. The pinnacle. Then you inside the pinnacle, you keep on reading until you get to PhD. Some people will do PhD 1, PhD 2, 3, 4, and go. After if you're teaching, after some years, of course you are teaching, you are a professor already. Teaching in the university means professor. Okay, so that's the highest point. But I didn't come to this platform one day. I passed through how many, almost 20 something years, more than that, studying at different levels. So it's just like different yoga practice. The essence of my study from the nursery school is to come to this platform. This is Bhakti Yoga, for instance. The essence of our studies will culminate in PhD, because that's why I got Doctor of Philosophy, P, H, and D. Doctor of Philosophy. You are the summum bonum. That you are the last point of knowledge in your profession. You are a doctor. Okay, you are a philosopher of your course, of your discipline. That is the last rung. So this is called, I'm using myself now to illustrate. It's kind of teaching instructional material. That's what we call it. Like this is Bhakti Yoga. Then somebody who has not attempted the university, maybe college graduate, who can say he is in another level of yoga, Ashtanga yoga, something like that. Then Kama yoga may be somebody who is starting school, maybe in primary, lower primary. It's just do some small academic thing. But ultimately, the person has to study very well, has to be taught very well, so that you graduate to the next level. Otherwise, if you carry him to the university, his brain will scatter. Alright, that's what Prabhupada is telling us here, that the culmination of all kinds of yoga practice lies in Bhakti Yoga. All other yogas are but means to come to the point of Bhakti, in Bhakti Yoga. That means everything.
Basically, this is the complete. I mean, if we reach the bhakti level, then it's complete. If not, then it's halfway.
Yeah. So if you are doing yoga, if you are practicing yoga, it is expected that you must come to bhakti.
Understood, bro. Understood. Yeah.
So when you come to bhakti, that's all. Then you stay in bhakti now and you start practicing.
I got my answer, bro, which I've asked. Because if somebody be in the process, okay, and he asking something else, then the process is not complete.
Good.
He need to again take birth and then start to complete that.
That time the person is asking, I want good car, I want good wife, I want good accommodation, I want good dress, I want to look beautiful, strong, I want to eat nicely. It's okay.
But it's not completed.
Yeah, but it's okay at its level. Then Krishna
the race has not been completed.
Krishna will not pull the person out, because somebody, when you give a birth to a child, the child must suck the mother's breast, okay, to survive, to get the nutrient to survive. So you cannot pull out the child. So you come and start eating like adults.
Correct.
It will not work.
And one more thing I have read, Prabhu, that if you want to go Goloka, you have to have desire free. should not have any desire
Nothing, no
other
desire.
than Krishna.
Yes, other than Krishna.
So if you have, then you're not able to go. You have to then again uh, complete that desire and then become desire free. Then only you can go.
That's why Lakshmi Devi did not participate in Rasa dance. Lakshmi Ji was not there because
And today I
she
came
was
to know
rich.
that Prabhu, this gopi, whatever gopis, different gopis name, gopis are actually a position. Gopals are basically a position. So anyone, if that goes to that level, can become
Yes, you
Gop
can
and
attain
gopis.
that. Yes, you can attain it. It's a title. Just like Lord Brahma. Brahmaship is a title. Gopi, Gopal, they are title. That's why some married women are also gopis. Some unmarried ones are gopis too. Sometimes people think it's only for young girls who are not married. A lot of married ones or elderly ones are gopis. Then a lot of elderly people too.
Males
Male.
also work. I mean, sometimes they're situated and dressed as a gopi because they have reached to that level of gopi bhav.
Yes. So they are there for Krishna.
I've seen even in Vrindavan dancing a male in dress with female dress, and the bhava was totally of gopi.
So it's a that.
So that's a temple, Radha Raman temple.
You walk, and it's not like what many years. And as you are moving, it's Krishna that knows you are qualified.
Have you visited Radha Raman temple?
In Vrindavan?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
And okay.
I'm desired one day Krishna
So, behind Radha Raman, yes, just behind Radha Raman, you will see other saligrams, Sila of Raghunath Das, Raghunath Bhatt or that's
so you see, okay, let's
you understood Prabhu, right?
it's very clear. This particular verse, text, chapter and text is very wonderful. We have been able to settle issue of the discrepancy between Dhyan Yoga and Gyan Yoga, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
They are the same.
Correct.
So now, again, we also settled the issue of yogas, the different kinds of yogi.
Yes,
Yogi practice, they are the same. They are taking us to bhakti. And if one is not mature enough, he cannot come to bhakti.
correct.
It is maturity that makes one to become a bhakti yoga, to be a devotee. And Krishna says that devotees are there to me. And that's the stage where Krishna says in Bhagwat 12:15, Yasmano vijate loko, loka no vijate chaya, asama saba yogwege, muto yasacha me prayer. The one who is not disturbed by anyone and who does not disturb anybody, who is equipoised in happiness and distress, is very dear to me. It's only devotee, it's only bhakti yoga that can make one to be equipoised. If one is not a bhakti yogi, you will never be equipoised because you'll be hankering. I want this, I want that. So when you're hankering, you cannot be equipoised. You cannot remain balanced. And you will not be dear to Krishna. Krishna will look at you. He will look at it. Oh, this is a mechanical person. He's not my devotee. He's just coming up to become my devotee. But when you are a devotee, you are equipoised. Heat and summer and cold, winter and summer, fear and courage and anger, whatever is happening does not affect you. You are just the same. And then you come to that platform where Krishna says in Bhagwat 5:18 that the humble and gentle sage, they see with equal vision. It is only bhakti yoga that can give one that opportunity to see with equal vision. Otherwise, you will be discriminating. This is my brother, my sister, my thanksman, my friend, my enemy. I will kill my enemy. Bhagavad 16. The demonic, the divine and demonic qualities. This is my friend. Oh, damn.
Today I learned one more thing, Prabhu.
Yes, brother.
There's some bhava and there's one more, some vartata. This means somehow means we need to see Krishna in everyone, but we should not do the sambhava. Means I know that Krishna is everyone, but my position and his position, we should not, uh, seeing Krishna, we should not change our way, our position. For example, my son, I can see Krishna in him, but I have to be, by acting as a father. So even though I know my wife is having Krishna, my son is having, is a Krishna only, but I have, I have given a acting of a father. So I have to act as a father. Even I know, so I cannot equally, behave with all of them. I cannot behave if seeing a street dog. I cannot behave in.
Yeah, there will problem.
Yes.
There
So
problem.
the only thing, somehow I can see Krishna in everyone. Whenever see, I know that Krishna is also in this, but I cannot maintain the same behavior with everyone.
Yeah, the add to this, Krishna is is in everything. The Krishna is in this dog, but this dog is not Krishna,
Correct.
right? Krishna is in this my son, but my son is not Krishna. Finish. And when you know that my son is not Krishna, you not treat him like your son.
So I was going through one Bhagwat.
Yeah,
sorry.
that's
Just
but
1 minute.
finish off now.
Okay, just 1 minute. Prabhu.
Yes, right.
Acha, you continue, Prabhu. Otherwise, it will take more time.
Finish up. I'm
Okay.
done.
Okay. So
We are
today I
done
was
for
going through one of the lecture. So you are saying there is a mad elephant. Okay. Actually, one Sisya, Sisya learned from his guru that everyone is having Krishna, and we need to see Krishna in everyone. Okay. So what happened is that after seeing this, he was going on a path. Suddenly he saw that an elephant along with the Mahant was sitting on the top of elephant, and he is asking everyone to just leave the path because this elephant is mad. But he himself, no, my guru said that Krishna is in everyone, so I will not move from this path. So then elephant just took him and threw him there. And then he went to his guru. The guru told, you see Krishna in that elephant, but you're not seeing Krishna in that Mahant. He's asking you to leave.
Yes, that's how. Yeah.
So he told that Krishna is, you can see Krishna in everyone, but we cannot behave same way in this. We
Sure.
have given a role here,
Sure.
and that role you have to play.
Sure.
But you should know that it's Krishna who is playing everything. So if you know that everyone is Krishna and you will not stick to anything. The attachment will not be there. So that's the goodness.
That's beautiful. That's a wonderful way to see everything in relation with Krishna.
So actually I was listening to Premanand Maharaj lecture. So I was going through the Bhagavatam Katha. So he explained how Vishnu, he was telling that from Vishnu is came. Then somebody asked him that you are saying that Vishnu is the one who was incarnated. That what about Krishna? So he told that Vishnu was lying inside the sea for so many years. Then Krishna himself went to that Vishnu heart, because Krishna, everything is Krishna extension only. And then he told every story, Bhagavatam story. Anyway, Prabhu, start.
This is beautiful, Prabhuji. This class is very enjoyable. I enjoy it. Yeah, our contribution is very deep.
So when we talk now, discuss now, then whatever we read now, it goes in the mind. But it's not very interactive now. It is very boring.
Yeah, that's the best way. Don't you like it?
Right?
It's interactive and pedagogically.
Exactly.
You know, that's the best way to learn and to teach. Learning to teach, teach to learn. And we discuss. It's not like the old way you just finish. It's very boring. We discuss.
Let's close this.
Okay.